Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
So, you got that jury duty summons for New Jersey in the mail and you're thinking, what if I just don't go? Let's talk about exactly what happens if you miss jury duty in the Garden State, because ignoring it is a choice with real consequences. First, understand that a SWAT team isn't going to show up at your door the day after you miss your service. The initial step is usually much less dramatic. The court will mail you a failure to appear notice. This is essentially your second chance. The letter will sternly remind you of your legal obligation and will typically assign you a new date to report for jury duty. This is your opportunity to fix the mistake without any major penalty. However, if you decide to ignore this second notice, things escalate quickly. The court will then likely issue what's called an order to show cause. This is a formal court order commanding you to appear before a judge on a specific date to explain why you should not be held in contempt of court. This is not a request, it is a legal requirement, and ignoring this will lead to even more serious problems, potentially including a bench warrant for your arrest. When you appear before the judge for the order to show cause hearing, several things can happen. The judge will ask you to explain your absence. If you have a legitimate, verifiable reason, like a medical emergency or you never received the summons, the judge might be lenient and simply reschedule your service. But if your excuse is weak or you're defiant, the judge has several penalties at their disposal. Number 1, you can be fined. In New Jersey, this fine can be up to $500. Number 2, you could be ordered to perform community service. And number 3, while it is the most extreme and least common outcome, the judge does have the power to sentence you to a short term of imprisonment for contempt of court. The most common result, however, is that on top of any fine, the judge will simply order you to complete your jury service, often scheduling you immediately or for a new date you absolutely cannot miss. The key takeaway is to be proactive. If you have a legitimate conflict with your service date, don't just skip it. Use the online portal or the form that came with your summons to request a postponement well in advance. If you accidentally miss your date, call the county's jury management office immediately. Explain what happened. They are far more likely to work with you if you reach out to them instead of making them chase you down. In short, missing jury duty in New Jersey starts with a warning but can quickly spiral into a mandatory court appearance, fines, and other penalties. It's a civic obligation the state takes very seriously. Thanks for watching this breakdown. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more clear and simple guides on legal topics. We appreciate your support.